my beauties, so how you are all? I hope you all must be fine and doing good in your lives. So I'm Akriti Verma and I make videos on makeup, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, hauls and oh my god, a lot more. Basically, your all problem related to fashion and beauty, there's the solution. The solution is here on this channel with me, Akriti Verma. So now, without doing any further delays, let's move on to our today's video. So my beauties, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, तो जल्दी जल्दी से जाके चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो एंड ऑल्सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू प्रेस द बेल आइकन बिकॉज अगर बेल आइकन नहीं प्रेस करोगे देन हाउ विल यू गेट नोटिफाइड दैट येस अ न्यू वीडियो और कैन सी अ न्यू सोल्यूशन ऑफ योर प्रॉब्लम्स हैज ऑलरेडी केम राइट सो चलो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद आवर टुडेज वीडियो सो माय ब्यूटीज बेसिकली दैट टुडेज वीडियो इज ऑल अबाउट showing curves when you have a lean body. Basically, it's all about being comfortable in whichever shape you are. Doesn't matter you are lean or you are skinny, doesn't matter you are curvy or whatever, right? It's all about your choice. So be comfortable in your body type because that's something that's what you are. So it's nothing like to be ashamed of or any sort of thing, right? So it's all about your choice that in which shape you want it to be, right? तो चलो फटाफट से उस टॉपिक पे बात करते हैं जिसके लिए वीडियो है दैट इज टू हाउ टू शो द कर्व्स बेसिकली व्हेन यू आर एक्सट्रीमली स्किनी ना it's not like extremely skinny but there are the girls or can say there are the body structures now which our bone only doesn't have any sort of a shape. Basically girls are about this well a shape, right? So a lot many times it does happens that a female doesn't have that shape, so it's something that we can't do anything about. God had made us in that way only, तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, अब क्या ही करें, ठीक है? But what we can do is to create a illusion of showing our different curves on our different body parts. It's something that we want, right? Because girls are all about having a great structure and they do have, right? So let's start with a very first pro tip. So basically in today's video what I am going to do now, I will be telling you 5 major tips, 5 or 6 I would say, which you can do or you can just change in the clothing pattern of yourself to create such illusions, right? Because we can't do anything about our body structure, but what we can do is creating some sort of an illusion. And doesn't matter you are short or you are a heighted personality, just what you have to do is following these things will does makes an illusion like yeah you do have this well structure. So chalo फटाक से start करते हैं with our first step, and that first step is going for something which is high waisted. Why I'm saying going for something high waisted? Because and with high waisted the something which matters so much that you should have such a fitted waist. Yes my beauties, that something matters a lot because if you're gonna have a loosey sort of a waistline or something now, so what will happen, it will doesn't give any effect to your body. So make sure whatever you are wearing as your bottom wear now, it should have set a fitted what waist, okay? So that was all about the first step. And high waisted is something like which makes your legs longer and it feels like that yeah you do have some shape nearby your waist. So that was my very first pro tip, and I will be mentioning up the picture here. Look my beauties, this time I didn't have that much of a time to just wear myself and show it to you, but I do have some inspiration which I got from Pinterest. So those inspiration are here, so you can look at how that looks, right? That how actually that looks, because सिर्फ बताने से ही नहीं होता. I need to give you some examples or some inspiration or something like, so that's why I just mentioned the picture over here so you may see that how do they look like. So yeah, high waisted is such a great option. उसके साथ एक चीज़ हमेशा नोटिस रखना है कि आपका जो भी बॉटम वेयर है वो हमेशा कैसे होना चाहिए, एकदम टाइटली फिटेड, राइट? सो it hugs your waist so well. So that was all about the tip number 1. Now let's move on to the tip number 2. So my beauties, basically the tip number 2 is to go for something in an alternate way, right? So if you are wearing something body hugging as your top, so make sure that whatever your bottom should be, it should be in a widen one, ठीक है? It can be a mom's jeans, it can be a boyfriend jeans, or it can be a flare jeans, right? It can be a skirt which is a flare one, right? And what we can do, yeah, basically something which has flare in it, so it will give you the illusion like that, yeah, from top it's completely body fitted, and then यहाँ से वो थोड़ा सा ऐसे flare way में जा रहा है, so it will actually give you the illusion like, yeah, you do have this वाला shape. So that was all about the tip number 2. Pics again यहीं पे हैं, आप देख सकते हो, ठीक है? So दिस इज वॉट यू हैव टू डू इज अल्टरनेट जाना, ये नहीं कि ऊपर भी बैगी पहन लिया नीचे भी बैगी पहन लिया, क्योंकि फिर वो स्ट्रेट ही लगेगा, एंड वी हैव टू अवॉइड दैट टू लुक स्ट्रेट, राइट? सो बेसिकली वॉट यू हैव टू डू इज गोइंग इन अ अल्टरनेट पैटर्न, एंड बेसिकली इट्स अ टिप ऑफ अ क्लोथिंग ना, कि आप जो भी वेयर कर रहे हो इट शुड बी इन अ अल्टरनेट पैटर्न, बिकॉज वेन एवर योर गेटअप और योर ड्रेसअप इज इन अ अल्टरनेट पैटर्न ना, सो इट लुक्स मच मोर प्रेजेंटेबल. Basically currently तो अभी बैगी वाला ही सिचुएशन आ रखा है, so that also still a great option, but if you want to show curve in the body, then yeah, you should go in a alternate pattern. Now move on to tip number 3. So my beauties, tip number 3 is, if you are in a body which is lean and which doesn't show that much of a structure, so what you have to do is just avoid pencil skirts. Yes, my beauties, just avoid pencil skirts, because pencil skirt वो काफ़ी straight जाती हैं and they makes your body more lean. So avoid pencil skirt. Instead of that, going for a skater skirt or going for a flared skirt or a frill one, right? Or going for a pleated skirt will be such a great option, right? So please do avoid pencil skirt, because it will make your body more lean, which we doesn't want. We want to have curves in our body. So for that, what we have to do is we have to go for a flare skirt. Again, the inspiration is here, right? So, and with that, what you have to do is, with a flared skirt, go for something which is extremely body hugging. And अगर आप उसके साथ बॉडी हेग नहीं और कुछ ऐसा भी टॉप पहनना चाहते हैं, द वे आई वोर इट राइट नाउ, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, मेक श्योर इट शुड बी क्रॉप्ड वन, ठीक है? ताकि वो बीच का जो पोर्शन है वहाँ पे एक लाइन आए, so it will give you the illusion of this and this. That would be such a great option. Now let's move on to our tip number 4. So my beauties, tip number 4 is to go for a crop tops, because what does happen ना, जब भी आप crop tops पहनते हो, so there is a thin, मतलब आपकी छोटी सी waist दिखती है, so that visibleness of that waist also does makes you look like that, yeah, you do have curves, because अपर बॉडी और आपका लोअर बॉडी ना सेग्रीगेट हो चुका होता है, दोनों आपस में अलग हो चुके थे, एंड जब अलग होते हैं देन इट फील्स लाइक हाँ देयर इज समथिंग इन बिटवीन, सो इट मेक्स यू लुक लाइक मोर कर्वी, ठीक है? सो दैट्स समथिंग यू कैन गो फॉर. गोइंग फॉर क्रॉप टॉप is actually such a safest option, ठीक है? So that's something what you can do is. Now let's move on to tip number 5. So my beauties, our tip number 5 is to go for which has puffy sleeves. Yes, my beauties, if you don't have curves in your body now, then make sure to go for puffy sleeves or to go for the up shoulders, right? Like this basically, जिसमें भी थोड़ी सी puffiness होती है यहाँ पे, ठीक है? Like this also you can see it has some sort of a puffiness in it. So what it does with your body now, that it feels like, yeah, वो ऊपर से शोल्डर्स ना ब्रॉड लगता है, तो आपका बेसिकली अपर पोर्शन जो है इतना वो आपका ब्रॉड लगेगा, एंड देन टॉप तो नीचे जाके फिटेड हो ही जाता है, ठीक है? सो टॉप आपका फिटेड हो गया, एंड देन या इट फील्स लाइक दिस वाला स्ट्रक्चर, वी शॉर्ट ऑफ अ स्ट्रक्चर नो, सो इट फील्स लाइक या यू डू हैव दैट what does it say, X-shaped waist, है ना? So yeah, this is what you can do. So wearing up something which has balloon sleeves or which has flared sleeve or which has top shoulders could actually be such a great option to give the illusion of a curvy body. Curvy body can say, or to say have nice curves in your body, right? So my beauties, that was our tip number 5. So my beauties, the tip number 6 is what you have to do. Just make use of belts, right? Because belts are something which gives a structure to your body. It doesn't matter आपने क्या वेयर किया हुआ है, ठीक है? अब ये नहीं कि मतलब आपने क्या किया कि टॉप और जीन्स के बीच में बेल्ट, मतलब उसमें बेल्ट लगता है, आई नो, बट बगल्स पे आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द बेल्ट ऑन योर स्टमक एरिया, ठीक है? बेसिकली आई डोंट नो हाउ टू एक्सप्लेन इट अगेन. So basically थोड़ा सा वेस्ट के ऊपर basically where your navel comes, वहाँ पे बेल्ट लगाना is such a great option if you are wearing a bodycon dress, right? Or if you are wearing a sari or if you are wearing even a kurti or a suit, right? So well, a flared kurti, so a belt is such a great option because वो belt भी क्या करते हैं ना, आपके upper और lower body को segregate कर देता है, and when your upper and lower body get segregate तो obvious सी बात है वो curve look आ ही जाता है. So make good use of belts, and there are the millions of belts we have in our option there. And basically nowadays corset belts are actually so much in trend, and I must say corset belts are such a great option that if you love to wear something so flary now, or even though not just flary, if you like to wear something bodycon or something like that now, so what you can do, just go for a corset belt. So if you are someone who has a lean body, then do invest in a nice corset belt, because yeah, it does helps you to give that look which has a lot many curves in your body, right? So that was all about, ठीक है? तो आप pills का बहुत ही अच्छा use कर सकते हो to give that illusion of having curves in your body. And my beauties, that was about all about it. So it was basically some of my major tips. And one more thing that I wanted to tell you is that going up for heels is such a great option. Basically, when if you have a lean body, because हील से क्या होता है ना, वेन एवर यू यूज टू वेयर हील्स आर बैक पोर्शन डस लुक्स लाइक दिस, मतलब वो फेमिनिन शेप को हमारे और भी ज़्यादा एक्सक्रीट करता है. सो ऑलवेज ट्राई टू गो फॉर बहुत ज़्यादा हील, बट एटलीस्ट इतनी हील will just give some structure to your body. And make sure whenever you're wearing really I'm so sorry, whenever you're wearing heels ना, तो उसमें थोड़ा सा what should I say, मतलब heels should not be something like कि देखो या तो स्क्वायर कट पे हो, now just avoid going for those circular cuts on your footwears, because that's something is going out of trend right now. And 2022 is all about having those square cuts on your slipper, and either that pump wala cut or can say a V shape, ठीक है? So because that's something which makes you more feminine, which makes you like a diva. So yeah, do make sure to invest in these sort of slippers and heels, or can say a footwear. So my beauties, if you are trying to invest some amount in a nice footwear, then make sure to notice these things. Either they should go for a square one, and or either a V shape one. इंस्पिरेशन यहाँ पे है तो देख लो, ठीक है? सो माई ब्यूटीज, दैट वॉज ऑल अबाउट इट, एंड दैट वॉज ऑल अबाउट द टुडेज वीडियो, दैट हाउ टू give an illusion of having curves in your body. So my beauties, if doesn't matter if you're lean or if you're curvy, that's absolutely fine, ठीक है? And if you're not comfortable, then going up for exercise will also be such a great option, but that's something which you can do with your mass, but you can't do something of your bones. The bones का shape आप नहीं बदल सकते, ठीक है? So if anything is like that, just leave it, because उसका कुछ नहीं कर सकते. But what we can do is to create some illusions. So my beauties, that was all about it, that how to create these sort of illusion. And if you also want to make video on how to give curves or how to look bit skinny if you have a curvy body, and if you want to have some illusion techniques for curvy body or for a short body type or for such a long body type, basically I don't think so कि long body type वालों को कुछ भी issue होता होगा. अगर होता है तो मुझे कमेंट्स में बता दो, and I would love to find some solution on it and to serve it with you with lots and lots of love. So my beauties, that was all about it, ठीक है? बाकी आप जिस भी टॉपिक की वीडियो चाहते हो और एनीथिंग, जस्ट डू लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. एंड माय ब्यूटीज, टिल देन, bye bye, tata, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channels, share with your friends, basically do all the good things that you can. And yeah, do let me know about your problems, and I would love to prepare a solution for them and serve it with so much of a love. So till then, let's meet in another video, and bye bye, and never forget that I love you. Ta-da!